They're down below 200 military strength now, actually. So we know oh yeah, and the gold offers are beginning to increase. So something's going right. I don't entirely know if I know what it is that's going right, but something is going right. There's a little bit of health here, so I'm just going to go and pillage that to keep that unit alive. And oh yeah, my swordsmen, they can do some really good damage. I think I can probably knock the wall down this turn, which would be quite the result if that is true. Yeah, let's just see if we can take the walls off. Is it going to work? Yes. Oh, that was easy. Oh, perfect. Right, these swordsmen are, they're doing good. They're doing the Lord's work. And by the Lord's work, I do, of course, mean myself. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. Military. Oh, as I say, like, the supply line is the entire continent long. I'm looking forward to railroads. Am I allowed to say that in 1292 AD? I'm pretty sure I am. There's another one. I'm going to take this city from loyalty. I'm taking any city from loyalty I can. I'm not going to have to fight and take that one. Is this a fixed Mashi-Pishi? I think it is. It's done. It's about that. If I take this city or this city, my entire army heals. So I might as well just start scrapping and actually doing the damage of all my units. Let's do that. So city-states are now beginning to appear, which is wonderful. I'm just waiting to be able to put a government card back in so I can get the double governors on the first one. I'm also... Oh, the raid card is almost here. I love the idea of getting raid. I love the idea of pillaging, but I don't know whether I want to just be done with this and take the city and heal my units. Let's think about this. If I move you down to that, you to that, you to that, I'll pillage and then move you round. Move you to there, move you to there. I have enough units now to take Bogota. So I'm just going to make a couple of attacks. Get some experience, weaken the city. That will be enough to take it. As soon as I take it, my units heal. So at this point, what I want to do is attack everywhere. Even if it's a silly attack, I want to make sure that I've used my health, I've used the strength I've got. Actually, you know what? There's really not a lot going on here. Oh, actually, no, I could do, move you to there and then make an attack on that horseman. That just takes some health off. Hey, it all adds up. It all adds up. And then, bump, all of my units heal, as well as getting defensive tactics and machinery boosted. Keep the city, yes, that's good. And I think I may even go golden in this first era, which is just crazy. Let's get Victor in. I still can't move my governors back right now, but it's not far from being done with this war. I'm still burning through quite a lot of science by building all the troops. Every time I do, it's giving me just about 27, 28 science. So I'm doubling my science output just by making army at the moment. It's the traditional and perfect Macedonian way of doing things. Just keep building army until your problems go away. There's the raid card in, by the way. I forgot to mention it, but I'm now pillaging at twice or 50% extra, which it's a big difference. It's a big difference. I'm actually going to start doing that a little bit. I've got 15 turns and 5 turns before those cities flip. Caracas probably does need to get taken down fairly soon, actually, so we will put the pressure on. 21 gold per turn now. Yep, they're finally starting to offer me decent trade deals. I mean, it's a little bit late now. Just a little bit late. I'm using my units quite nicely. We're just mopping up units on the other front line, generating great general points by finishing off with my cavalry units. I think now that we've won this war, we can really think about, infrastructure, which feels like a crazy thing to do. But yeah, we could actually look to get infrastructure in my capital, which I'm going to do. Watermill, granary, let's get those in. And yeah, aqueducts. Think about getting an aqueduct in. Let's just get it all built. Let's do it. Let's make sure my capital's super happy. And a government plaza and Warlord's Throne would probably be quite good for me right now, but Warlord's Throne, it's not necessarily very good on historic speed. It only works for 5 turns, and I'm already 188 turns into this game, so I'm always a bit reluctant to think like, oh yeah, that'll be revolutionary for me. Santa Marta has been taken, and there's the golden age for next time. Loyalty in 8 turns is going to be significantly better. That's wonderful to see. We like that a lot. And I'll start my attacks on Caracas to try and knock the walls down. It's not going to work this turn, but it should work very soon. More city-states appearing. Hunza, Granada. Ooh, Alcazars. I like Alcazars. Alcazars are fun. Getting rid of Caracas, though, is more fun. And I'm just thinking about getting some gold. Yeah, 200 gold. All of these pillages are just so worth it right now. So we will just continue doing those. So remember the unit healing thing. All of my units will heal when I take this city, and that will be done with that attack. So, with that in mind, what damage can we cause? What can we do that would be relatively entertaining? I could just hit the walls a little bit on that city. I mean, I know I don't have siege equipment around, but it's just all the little stuff that means that we could just do like a little bit of bonus damage. Yeah, that's about it. Not a huge amount that I could do there, but that's fine. Just stealing some builders. It's all lovely. And another city taken. Boom. I'm hoping. Oh, look at all those boosts. That's great. That the loyalty in this area is now going to be a bit better. It's a bit better. Pingala's looking happier. I'm actually going to get Pingala back to the capital. Now, I think we can get away with that. I think I'm actually going to give Victor Garrison Commander. Yes. 4 loyalty per turn to all cities within 9 tiles of the one he's stationed in at the moment. Oh yeah, look at that. Everyone's loyal. Everyone's happy. Oh, it's a good day to be Ursa. Especially when you've got Quito totally surrounded by some angry, angry troops. Ah, yes. It's a beautiful sight. It's what we all want to see. You can attack me all you want. That's fine. Oh, did you see Gran Colombia actually just picked up a trebuchet? They've been doing everything I've been doing tech-wise. You sneaky so-and-sos. You think you're going to win that game, do you? Nah, it's not going to happen. Is that Hanging Gardens? Oh my goodness, it is. I've picked up so many wonders. This is the result. This is the absolute result I was looking for. Perfect stuff. Okay, so again, as soon as I take this city, my troops will heal. Honestly, there's not much that they need to do. I mean, okay, this spearman is now in the way of that city, which is just a tad frustrating, but never mind. We'll move kind of out of range of a city strike. Either you attack or don't. I don't care. Whichever one, just make it happen. Someone's got a caravel because the ghost's fish have it. That's a bit worrying. But yeah, they stuck a trebuchet in that city, which unfortunately for them is a bad move because what's going to happen is I'm going to end up just killing the city. That encampment will flip and the unit will immediately die. So yeah, let's just take the city. Bam! And all of my units heal again. Lovely. Look at all these boosts. Oh, it's just such a shame with this mod that boosts only combine and give you 20% boost. Imagine if I was getting 40% boost on the Eurekas, that would be awesome. How are you still getting 37 gold per turn? I want to know your secret, Gran Colombia. I really do. That is an obscene amount of gold. 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, this city's flipping nice and quick. Perfect. All of my other troops are now heading north where we are attempting very slowly to knock the walls down of the city without siege equipment because I don't want to lose all that gold to a battering ram. I probably should. Would probably help, but what you gonna do? That city's now taken as well. Good. Heal, heal. You just more make your way, and we've got 1 city left to take. I could leave Gran Colombia alive. It would be relatively amusing, but not very good for me. So I won't. Actually, one thing I am going to do, I'm actually getting the Warlord's Throne in 5 turns, and with these big domination games, I always regret going for oligarchy focus over Classical Republic. So I'm going to do the unspeakable, and I'm going to go back to Classical Republic and go into Anarchy for 3 turns. Yes, I know, I'm losing all gold, all science, all culture. It's disgusting, but I want to do it. I want to make sure that we have what we need. I need it all. I need it all, and I need it now. Oh no, Mayans have found me just before I was about to take Gran Colombia out of the game. That is frustrating. So they have a -45 relationship with me, and they will know what I'm doing. I really wanted to get away with that as best as I could, but never mind. Okay, fine. We're in a golden age. That's wonderful. I'm actually getting a religion. I'm doing it. I'm just taking the plunge and I'm going for a religion. I really think that it could be quite entertaining to go feed the world. Nobody is doing it. So I'm like, sure, if nobody's going to do it, I will. Because of that, Exodus of Evangelists sounds really good. Although Monumentality would let me use my faith to get settlers. Settlers would be worth about 300 faith. It's good, but it's not Exodus of the Evangelists. I'm going to go for this. I think getting a religion right now for me would be just the best thing. I would really enjoy it. So the Mayans haven't discovered my target yet, which is a bit annoying, but they do have tons of stuff that they want to trade. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and make the best case of being friends with them before they decide that I am a warmongering psychopath. Big trade deal. That's a big trade deal. You have some salt for me though. I would love that if I could get it. 42 gold per turn. You know what? We'll do this in 2 separate goes. I'll let you do that deal. Do you want any of this? Fine. And then I'll take the luxury. Okay, that's good. That's a good deal. We've got a really good trade partner there. Perfect. Are you the tech leader? No, but they have 17 techs and I have 16. So really, there's not much difference. That's fine. Next step, shipbuilding. I want to get out to sea. I want to find where the other people on this map are. And we absolutely don't want to kill them. Cough. I also want feudalism so that I can get more builders when I build them, because builders are good. Builders are really good. And let's disperse the clan, get some era score. Lovely. They're going to denounce me very soon. It's going to be such a shame. I really, really wanted a good trade partner, but what you going to do? Double great people? Let's go for more generals. Either I get lots of them or nobody else does. And I'm also going to go 100% production towards city centre buildings because I have a lot of captured cities and I really want to do well on that one. I wouldn't have been able to overrule outcome A, by the way. So there's no avoiding people getting walls and all that sort of shenanigans. That wasn't going to happen. But look, actual catapults helping now. Yay! Isn't that fun? There we go, we're back in the action. 83 science, 64 culture. Beautiful. And I'm pretty sure Warlord's Throne is going to unlock the Republican Legacy policy card. It will indeed. We like Republican Legacy. It's a lovely thing. Niter, though, is the next objective, and we have a ton of Niter around my land. I didn't show people at the time, but there's like 5 or 6 sources. It's not a problem. Don't need raid anymore. Urban planning. Probably do need that one, so we'll keep that for a turn. We can go revelation, but I'm happy to get the religion when we get it, to be fair. Conscription will help massively with my gold costs, but I could build boats. Do you quite like the idea of getting lots of boaties? Boaties. I've only got a couple of cities that can get boats at the moment though, so we'll go conscription just for a sec. Then we'll go for diplomatic league. I've been waiting on that card for so long. And then we'll go builders. Okay, for now, that is not a bad mix of things, but we've got ourselves a couple of envoys. Oh, Kamasi picked one up. That's a bit frustrating. Muscat would give me immunity for commercial hubs. Hunza gives me better trade routes. Alcazar is... Granada would give me a lot of visibility, so let's just pick that one up for now. There's a little bit more. Nope, just literally in the middle of the sea. Nothing too exciting there. Hunza will do the same thing. And again, nothing too exciting there. So I think Kamasi is my next priority. Yeah, Mayans don't like me. That's a shame. If we managed to sort of move that a couple turns, we would have got away with that one. I don't think the long-term repercussions of this are going to be too bad though, but yeah. That's Gran Colombia taken out. I am so pleased we got through that war. Blimey, that was tough. So they currently have grievances against us for other players, but that'll disappear very soon, and these grievances will disappear in about 12 turns. So, in theory, they may end up forgiving me. Dunno, we'll see. Domination victory. There's 2 people that have less army than the Mayans, actually. So those are the people I want to go and find on this map. This continent is not big enough for me. I must find more land. I must explore. I must gather more intel. So once they finish denouncing me, yeah, look at that. The grievances against me are really, really small. They'll forget all about it. They'll forget all about it super quickly. Now, Pengala with grants. Is that something I want to do? I'm getting scientist points. I'm getting general points from my capital. It would help. I mean, getting an engineer would be awesome. I think Magnus has got to be the next best thing, though. Let's just have a quick look at my yields in my cities. Where's the productive? Bogota. Okay, down you get. There is a general already there, but that's fine. And then Victor, I'll move you to Chinguetti for now. But what I'm going to do is basically start to spam some settlers out. I want to make sure that we have everything we need to thrive. And yeah, actually, that was the Warlord's Throne. Oh, built at just the perfect time. What perfection. Just as we finish our war, eh? It's always the way. Never mind. Already managed to pick up 8 profit points per turn. Yeah, we've got a lot of shrines being built, a lot of holy sites. I think I've got about 5 or 6 cities with them. Feed the World is going to be massively helpful. This was the Stonehenge religion, by the way, so that's why that one got made so quickly. Shipbuilding. Okay, now we can cross the sea. What are we going to do when we cross the sea? Who will we find? Where will people be? No one's entirely sure, but we will just see if we can sort of motor ahead. Celestial navigation, currency, all of the stuff is looking really, really good. And, you know, we've been through a whole war and our army is still pretty much up to date. That's the crazy thing about this game mode. It's like, yep, you're still in the same mode. We're just getting into the medieval era, so maybe my army's a little bit out of date, but I mean, still. This is going to be such an unwieldy and ridiculous naval army. Look at this. Oh, so many units. Where are we going to put them? Where are we going? No one knows the answers to these questions. We're just going to sail. Oh, there's barbs everywhere as well. This is going to be our main problem. Can we get across the sea? Find somewhere to attack without barbarian galleys sinking us. It's unlikely. I'll just see if I've met any barb clans that are willing to sell me boats. But nope, the only one that I've met wants to sell me a man-at-arms, and that's not what I want. So, yeah, never mind. Oh yeah, these galleys, oh, they wreck. They absolutely wreck my units. That's not fun. Doesn't look like there's anything super exciting in that direction. So this continent of Kamasi, I think, is probably our best bet right now. Candy. Oh, relics, you say? Relics. Well now, that's quite fun. Celestial navigation lets me put down harbours. I was like, what does it let me put down again? I've forgotten. I don't know what's going on. We're printing builders in my conquered lands. They're looking really good. I have some fantastic farm adjacency going on, and especially the Etmentanki, huge science output. This is probably generating about 15 science amongst those two cities, which is really, really handy. Still at Classical Republic. What does Candy want? Send a trade route. Interesting. I've just given them 2 envoys. Is there something I can do quickly for an envoy? Yeah, I could go through. So we'll go feudalism and then drama, poetry, theology. That'll help. That'll work, but if I can do that, I should be able to get myself a relic, and relics sell for money. Cash money. This land appears to be nothing but desert at the moment. I am not amused. Come on, give me something good. I want to find some luscious rainforest land that I can kill. Currency is unlocked as well. Trade routes are going to be really important for me, and I'm thinking actually of just starting to unlock those now. As soon as possible, really. I have +3. Yeah, I'll take that. The more trade routes I can get, the better. The more gold, the bigger the army that I can sort of raise and maintain at the same time. Oh, I've just been putting off getting man-at-arms because I don't want to replace my unique unit, but I do really want industrial zones. It would have been really good to make a play on Imhotep. I don't think it's too late, but it's I need to do it now. Also, check this island out. Nothing but desert. Oh dear. Well, that's fine. We didn't find anything on this island, but we found ourselves. It was the desert island that we met along the way. That's what the important thing was here. Well, I guess we just sort of skip across and we make our way to the next island. Let's see what our army can find. Just keep drifting west until we find someone to befriend aggressively. Feudalism, medieval era. Apparently we've actually now met the medieval era, even though I should have been there a little while ago. Never mind. I really want to take conscription off. I really want to take that off because I want to put maritime industries on so I can get some boats. So you know what? I shall. I shall do it. I shall go to the ball. I've got enough gold to survive for a little bit, and most importantly, I can get candy on side. Now this means as soon as I find a world wonder, I will get a relic, a juicy, tasty relic, especially because I'm gonna get a bunch of temples soon. Fingers crossed, I'll find a lot of relics and I'll get all the faith I could ever want, and George Michael will be happy and he'll start to return my calls. And one thing I did realize is that I'm actually winning the writer race. We're getting great writers. I must have taken some theatre squares. Yes, I did. 1, 2, both of them have amphitheatres in as well. Lovely. Oh, sometimes you gotta love conquest and war, hey? You just end up picking up things randomly without realizing it. It's a wonderful, wonderful surprise. Can I build Colosseum? This is what I'm trying to do. Around my capital. My capital's already ecstatic, but if I could make all the cities around it ecstatic, that would be even better. Nalanda. Okay, there's a new city-state, and there are 7 envoys here, of which there are 2 unmet players. So, That's a good thing. It's a good thing because it means that we may have finally found a continent that people live on. Maybe. If we're really lucky. If we've been really, really well behaved. Brussels? Is that Gaul? Oh no, if it's Gaul. If it's Gaul, I'm not going to be happy. If everyone's a Mede, they're the least fun to attack. Actually, is that necessarily true? Is that statement true? Is Gaul the least fun to attack? Or is it Vietnam? Don't know. Could be either. Or Eleanor. Eleanor can be a bit of a pain as well. Depends on how much court of love she's got going on. Do I try and destroy Nalanda and use it as a staging post to get onto this continent? Or do I try and steal it? It's got 7 envoys there. And these improvements are only going to likely make the AI better. I'm going to take the city over. I'm going to do it. We're going to land. I'm going to use a catapult and a battering ram. And we're just going to see if I can steal this city-state and use it as a staging post. That's my crazy plan. My battering ram is ages away. That's frustrating. But don't worry, we're in a very long game, so we can afford to wait. Sprawling Empire. Hey, I'll take that. That's cool. Yeah, that's a strong mountain range, actually. We're not going to be able to break through that. I could take Brussels. That could be another way in. It's actually a slightly weaker city, but it just feels like the population isn't high enough to really do much against that one. I have pivoted really well to holy sites. I think I've got about 6 down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, how is that for a guess? Oh, blimey. Yeah, we're doing well. That's lovely. Brussels, Brussels, I may actually be able to steal that. Well, they're thinking about it. I'm not entirely sure I want to. I might try and take Kamasi instead. But theology means temples. Temples means a lot of fun. More feed the world, more beauty. Yeah, you know what? I'm going for Brussels. It's easier to get to. Nalanda's a really good target if I was willing to have to deal with some terrible cliffs and mountains. But Brussels is just closer. If I stick Victor in that, I think we should have a decent chunk of loyalty for a little bit. Just a little bit, just to help us out a touch. Let's go for recorded history, get ourselves a little bit more science. I think we're doing okay on science at the moment. 19 tax versus 21. We are very much mid-pack. That's good. Oh, the Mayans have actually just levied Brussels' army. Ah, interesting. Well, I mean, good for you. It's not going to help you, but nice to see. Nice to see someone doing something. But most importantly, here is my religion. And we have to go for Feed the World. It's just too good. It's too good. I think I might also go for something that gives me gold, because honestly, I am struggling on gold right now. So, what can we go for? Oh yes, that's right. Teeth. Ha ha ha. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good that. Awesome. We're getting tons more housing, tons more food. Our cities are going to start to grow nicely. And as we get temples, we should start to see even more of a benefit. So I am loving that. I think that's a really good pick for us. Declare war on Brussels. Yay. Let's get in there. And Fountain of the Youth. They were on top of the Fountain of Youth. That gives me a relic. Oh, it's good timing. That. Perfect. And Cyrus. Hello. We are finding a lot of very themed Macedonian targets this game. This is turning into being quite a decent thing. Now, before Persia realizes they don't like me, I'm just going to do a bit of trading with them. I might just take any deal I can, get happy. Anything you want to buy from me? Yeah, they want to buy it all, but it's whether or not I'm going to go to war with them or not. Mayans really don't like me, but they're giving me a huge gold deal, whereas Persia would give me a joint war with the Mayans, which would be quite fun, but I think I need Brussels as a target to start with before we do anything too exciting. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually make Persia a friend. We're going to make them a friend. I think this is a weird move, but I like this because I can now do some crazy trading with them and make them pretty much my war producer, my war supporter, whatever you'd call it. They're up for it and they're pretty game. So they're bankrolling me at the moment. I like that. It's nice to see. We've got catapults firing. We've got all of my units now surrounding Brussels, chomping at the walls. I should have brought my great general in first. Yeah, look at that. Easy winnings. What city do we reckon this one? Plucky. Oh wow, actually that's normally a pretty decent city. So we might have actually stumbled across the perfect staging point to get to the Mayans. They're a tough cookie. They get extra combat strength with their home terrain and around their capital. So we've got to be a little bit careful here. But I believe we can do it. I think we can do it just fine. Oh, we mass near your lands. I'm just passing by. I might pass through your lands, and, you know, I might end up attacking you whilst I do it, but that's just coincidental. I wouldn't concern yourself with that too much. Yeah, look at all these levied warriors from Brussels that they're using to stand against me here. Like, I mean, I like the idea. The idea is sound, but unfortunately for you, these troops are going to get swallowed. Goodbye. Oh, don't approach my lands. I think I just did. Ha ha ha. Keep the city. Rebellion in 2 turns. This is probably the worst staging post I could have made. Never mind. What are you going to do? Let's go and have a look and see if I can see where these... I mean, you know what, actually, I just need to attack straight away, don't I? I just need to keep momentum going. Can we get a joint war? Yes, we can. Let's just do it. I'm going to lose a little bit of gold, but I have 1 trade partner, so that's fine. And then we'll go and see. It's a 40 strength city. It's got ancient walls. We just gotta go. Let's just try and make this a little bit better. Governors provide extra loyalty, and garrisoned units give 2 loyalty. That's another 4. All I want is to make this 3 turns. There we go. That feels a little better. I do have luxuries that'll flood into that city in a second, and if it's not starving, that would help as well. Going to be 3 turns. Oh no, that's still annoyingly. It's not following my religion. Okay, I need to get some missionaries over here. Some missionaries. Knights. Oh, knights would be handy, actually. Let's do that. That's an upgrade on my unique cavalry units. Let's see how the Mayans, crossbow defenses. Crossbow defenses. That's a little bit more brutal. We have reached a difficult stage in this war. Oh, never mind. Colosseum's up. That means my capital's super happy, as well as the 3 cities surrounding it. Extra culture, extra loyalty, extra amenities, extra everything. Extra space to watch these little spinning horses in the district below it, and all of these crazy cows just watching on as well. It's a beautiful city. Actually, 53 production. It really is a beautiful city. I'm not even lying. Like, this is great. Let's get a nice +6 industrial zone, I think. Yeah, I think, right, we've got to do this, and we've got to do this quick. Charge. Absolute charge. All of my units need to go through the Fountain of Youth. I just need to distract with as many units as I can get. We're going to have to start building things left, right, and center, I'm pretty sure. Got a great general is involved in keeping everybody happy. I've got naval landings. I've got everything. It's all kicking off. And there is Bermuda Triangle right by me, actually. A second relic because I bought another temple because I could see it. Look at all that science. Oh, it's just out of range as well. That's the most frustrating thing. Oh. Gran Colombia, it's their parting gift. They screwed me over. If this was 1 tile to the left, I would have been able to work those 3 tiles, and I would have had 20 extra science per turn. Not to be. Not to be. Right, they're going to attack the horse. Good. That is good. I want them to attack the horse. The horse is life. The horse is distraction. It means that I can move my actual units and try and siege and take this city as quickly as possible, of which we will do, moving all my units through. The catapult will of course go first, then I'm going to move to this tile, and then I'm going to move this catapult to there. I want... Oh, am I going to actually let one of my units get hit navally? Can I destroy the walls? Oh, I can. I think I can destroy the walls. Yes. Yes, I can. Perfect. I can actually leave my units now at sea. That's really handy. This gives me science equal to the faith adjacency of a holy site. I had a couple of decent holy sites. That's a +2. I think that's the best I've got. It's in my capital though, so the science will get boosted by Pingala, so that's actually not a bad place for it. Look at this industrial zone. 63 production in my capital. Yum. Workshop, armory. All the production. My capital is using production to make production. It means that it'll never actually produce anything of use, but it can pretend for a while. Oh, there's the capital. 13 pop with crossbows everywhere. Who does this encampment belong to? That's the question. Is that the capital? It is the capital. Okay. Okay. Oh, and it looks like Persia is attacking with its force as well. So we have distraction. I think we might be able to do this, but we're going to have to be super careful. So this unit can actually naval attack without doing any penalties, which is good because they have amphibious. I can attack with this. I'm just trying to think of this catapult. Is it going to be sensible to move you forward? I'm going to just keep on the peripheries here. I want to see if I can start taking out some of these crossbows. They're really powerful, but they can wreck my catapults, and that's what I'm most worried about here. No, I'm just going to have to leave it there, and I'm going to have to... Is that going to be enough to take the city? Oh, it's so close. Pillage will... Oh, no. Let's just take it. I can't afford to mess around. Gunpowder taken. City kept. Brussels is loyal. This city is not. Magnus, over you get. Thank you. Does it make sense to go for man-at-arms? I think it does. 7 combat strength would be additional when attacking the crossbows. That's the thing. That's what the additional sort of defense would be, unless we just start attacking this encampment, but that's a bit tougher. Yeah, I'm just going to trust my gut on this one. I'm going to go to 2 men-at-arms. I think, yeah, if we can just get a couple of units that are able to take on these crossbow, I'm going to have a much better time, because they're just tough. They're really strong. When Johannesburg's appeared. Ah, that would give me +1 production for every improved resource type. Yeah, that's a subtly useful thing that actually applies to quite a few cities. That just gave me about 8 production in my capital. Lovely. Oh, it's great. So next up, I need to, use my men-at-arms to kill the crossbows. That's the priority there. And then I've got lots of catapults, actually. A lot of catapults that can make their way over, and we can all approach the capital kind of at the same time. I want them to all arrive and be able to fire pretty much, just at the same time. It'll do a lot of damage, and that's going to be the only way I'm going to bust through that city, I believe. Oh, they killed one of the man-at-arms. They're not invincible. We knew that. That's fine. It's just, as I say, Macedon doesn't matter if you lose troops. It doesn't matter at all. We have pretty much unlimited troops. We have no war weariness, which is the main thing. Can we get this crossbow killed? Please, please, please. It would be very handy if we could. I'm not going to have enough movement or strength at the moment, but this, I'll do 1 attack because that actually knocks it back fairly effectively. That was another hip nest. Okay, but that's fine. I kind of am leaving my troops. Oh, look, I'm currently at war with you, Persia, like on your side. I'm not attacking you. AI is so, it's like, why is Persia so fearful? It's weird. They seem paranoid. The catapults, though, are in range and they can start to fire on the city centre. They may take some damage doing this. This may be a very difficult thing for them to do. I may lose a few, but it's okay. It's what they're for. In fact, I'm just throwing troops at this city. I don't mind how many die. My troops are literally there to be killed right now. Zulu. Hello, Zulu. Honoured to meet you. Are you going to like me? -25. They don't like me, but they will trade with me. And that really is sort of the same thing, isn't it? It'll also give me some sugar. Oh, hello, Zulu. Yes, please. Do you want to join in on our silly little war? No, they don't. They're too clever for that. Right, are we going to lose a catapult? They are attacking the catapults. They didn't focus fire on one. They left that one alive. It is technically on 1 health. So, yeah. Okay. Well, that means I can go 1, 2, walls down, 3, and then I could heal this one, or I could just charge forward, which I'm going to do. Why would you not? Yeah, so they killed one of the catapults, but honestly, it did what it needed to do. And now I can build units for half the price. Oh yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'm going to vote for condemning the other religion, just in case, you never know. No, it gets 10 strength, that was always going to happen, but never mind. But I can now build units for half price. That, I can't tell you how useful that is. Oh boy, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go 1, let's go 2, let's go... I don't need to actually heal my units, thinking about it, because it's got a wonder here, so I might as well just pillage for gold and then take the capital. Bam. I'm in a golden age. Yeah, look at all those boosts. That's lovely. So it's all loyal. Oh, and there we go. That is the foothold that I was looking for. I think we can now use this to absolutely wreak havoc on this continent, especially because we can now build units for half the price. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun with this. What units do we want? What could we play with? I could get muskets soon. I think, you know what, seeing as they've only got ancient walls, the Mayans, we're going to start building men-at-arms and rush with these. So now that I've put feudal contract in and we're building units at twice the speed for the next 30 turns, yeah, I'm starting to use my iron way quicker than I thought. Like, I had a lot in stockpile and that is being burned through very quickly. So yeah, these iron mines, having to find them, having to improve them quickly. Luckily, we did have a pretty large amount of iron. I'm not worried about running out of it per se, and actually niter is even better. So once we've got stirrups, we can go to muskets. Yeah, like, we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. I'm just aware that we might be a little bit low. I'm also just going to think about actually spreading my religion around a bit. My cities down to the south are quite highly populous, and I've got super spreading 5-charge missionaries at the moment, so I'm just going to buy a few. Don't need many, but a few, just to spread my teeth around. Hehe. Zulu has denounced me, and thus they have volunteered to be my next target. So, thank you for that. What I'm doing is I'm raising a new army now. A new army in Pella. It's doing me really, really nicely, and they are going to start to sort of gather on the shore and make their way over in this direction. Bandar Brunei might be a good target for me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we go. See how much fun we have. Oh, it looks like someone is there. Is that Korea? I think that might be Korea, which would explain a lot, seeing as they are the science victors. Oh no. Why is it that whoever I've just done on A to Z is the next person to pop up, like, every time? I think the best and most sensible thing to do now is to charge. Charge forward and take on these crossbows before they can heal themselves. I think that's what we're going to do. I've got lots of spare gold. I am upgrading troops, but I think for now, actually, I do want to just make sure that we get these kills and move all my units in to just sort of give them a little bit of grievance or grief. I'm going to start moving settlers around as well. I want to see if I can lure them into attacking my units accidentally. Look at all these trebuchets. Oh, these are so much tougher. I love it. So they're counterattacking pretty well. They've moved that crossbow to the hill. I mean, if you want to do that, I guess that's fine. Stirrups is good. Oh, right. Alliances. Yes. I would love an alliance. Persia don't know what alliances are. They will do eventually. It's fine. Trebuchet 1 into position. That's good. Trebuchet 2 into position. That's even better. And Trebuchet 3 into position. Good. Strike, strike, strike. I know this one has a promotion. I just haven't got round to using it yet, but that was quite an effective series of attacks. Actually, look at that. The walls are now off this city. We're going to punch through pretty quickly. How many cities have they got? 6 cities with 30 population. It's going to be quite difficult, but I think we can get through these. Who is this? Yeah, Korea. 267 science. Well, we knew that Korea was a good civ, and my guide, clearly the AI's been listening to my latest A to Z series. They know what they're doing. Oh joy. I'm going to wait actually until muskets before we invade, but I've got a huge production base now. I'm kicking out a man-at-arms from Pella every turn. I've got battering rams coming along. Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. Every time I do this, there's another 22 science. I've got units being pumped out of, like, so many cities. We're going to have this down very quickly. I'm looking forward to this. Quite a difficult naval landing. Oh, I should have traded with Korea immediately. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. No, I don't want peace. We can still trade. We can still trade. It's fine. Luxuries. Oh, there we go. Those are the sort of luxuries we want that keep me happy. And then we'll go for 1 attack. We'll go for 2 attack. We'll go for 3 attack and keep the momentum. Look at that. Stolen another city with an encampment, which means, well, you know what that means. We'll repair the monument, and then, again, we're going to stick some more troops out. Actually, it's going to let me build my unique because I haven't got enough iron. I'm running low on iron. Good thing I've got more around to go and improve. We'll continue to steal it. So stealing iron is fine. That counts. Korea actually has as big a military as I do, and they probably already have access to their unique unit. This is probably the worst time we could have found them and the worst time that we could have tried to invade them. But you know what? We're not going to say no. We're going to just run over and we're going to do our best. In fact, they don't have a religion. They do not have a religion. I could put crusade on my religion and I could go and spread it to them. Oh, Ursa, you clever boy. Oh, this Barb clan has samurai. That would be fun. Forms a core out of the military land unit. Yeah, that's a fantastic general as well. And these apostles that I've just bought, because they have 5 charges, I only need 3 to evangelize the belief. So I might as well go and take them around. Like translator, that would be a fantastic promotion to go and spread to Korea. Indulgence vendor, that'll do. Bit of 3 gold. Never say no to a bit of 3 gold. And I don't need a debater, so remove 75%. We'll do that as well. We've got all kinds of religious units. We're going to go and convert to Korea now. Military emergency. No, 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 no. Probably will go. Zulu and Korea are probably going to join in on this one because they do. Actually, no, just Korea. I was thinking they both are paying me money, but yeah, okay, no, that's fine. Zulu are pretty happy just to continue funding my existence. Cool. Oh, here we go. Mayans have finally started to produce men-at-arms. Okay, you know what? We're going to actually just hold position for a second on a couple of these units. I might just rearrange a touch just so that I can get my trebuchets in round the back and I can fire over the top and get some experience. Oh no, they're not. There's a hill protecting them. That's probably for the best. Gives me time just to upgrade and claw myself towards gunpowder, which I'm not far from, to be fair. Actually, the big problem here is, Korea. I was about to spread my religions even, and now I can't. So I'm going to have to just wait on this one. I'm probably going to try and peace out with them pretty quick. I don't really need to rush over there. I'll keep my units here, just waiting, dwelling, getting ready. Just in like 3 turns, I built 3 men-at-arms and a trebuchet. So yeah, we're going to be okay. We're gonna absolutely do this. I've got galleys being made as well. Oh, lordy. So I'm at a little bit of a stalemate on this line at the moment. The Mayans are powerful. They have men-at-arms. But my units have extra support defense bonus, so they're really good. They can just kind of like chill for a little bit. We can hold the line, we can just heal ourselves. It's not a problem. Just having to be patient, just waiting until the time strikes me. Like I've got a lot of reinforcements coming to the front line. I'll be able to punch through eventually. I just don't want to rush it. Speaking of not rushing it, terracotta army. This is a really good idea. Like terracotta army would mean that all of my units get a 3 promotion, and I have a lot of units. That would mean a lot of urban master, like I've got a lot of level 2 melee troops, and they'd all get urban defenses or like the ability to attack things faster. There'd be like a couple of 4 promoted units. My trebuchets would all get promoted. I mean, yeah, that is looking like it's a really good idea. So yeah, I think we'll do it. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Sean Gratis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Cowan. Thanks everyone!